Many people think Napoleon was short, but this is actually a misconception that was largely fueled by the British press. Napoleon's height was recorded as 5 feet 2 inches in French measurements, but when converted to British standards, it's actually around 5 feet 6 inches to 5 feet 7 inches in average height for men of his time. This misconception stems from British propaganda, where the press deliberately portrayed Napoleon as a small man to ridicule him. In reality, Napoleon may have seemed shorter next to his imperial guard, many of whom were selected for their tall stature. Napoleon's height was, in fact, the average for a Frenchman during the early 19th century, around 5 feet 6 inches, similar to many of his fellow citizens. The confusion likely arises from the difference in French and British measurements. What was recorded as 5 feet 2 inches in French pies translates to around 5 feet 6 inches in British feet. Despite the myth of his short stature, Napoleon commanded great respect on the battlefield, known for his strong leadership and presence. In conclusion, Napoleon's so-called short stature was a product of historical propaganda. In reality, he was of average height for his time, and his legacy as a military leader remains undiminished.